how different does a full season up in the NHL feel for you as you head into this off season, and what that's going to mean for you moving forward?
It was great, yeah. Honestly, looking back, it was definitely a long season. First time, having that long of a season, that many games, 82 games. But yeah, just grateful for the opportunity, and to get to be here for the whole year was terrific. And hopefully have a good summer and be ready to go for next season.
How much time are you going to spend working on the goalie goal this summer?
I'll put some reps in. Yeah, I'll put some reps in and see if we can take a few more shots at it next year.
Are you a little mad at Brock Faber for gloving that down the other night?
No, he's trying to win the game, but I'll get one eventually.
Was it going in?
Honestly, I don't even know, because the puck was going and he was skating kind of sideways at it. I think he came from off the bench, right? Yeah. So if he wasn't coming off the bench, I don't think he's there to stop it. But yeah, we'll keep shooting.
Joey, we've talked before about kind of your development plan, I guess, and how many games you're expecting to get at different levels each season. And this year, when you look at how this ended up shaking out, when you played so much, do you feel like you've almost jumped over your own plan at this point for yourself?
Maybe. I think probably coming into the season, as a first-year guy, you're hoping to get 30 or 35 games and establish yourself as a full-time NHLer. And obviously things happen, life happens. I got an opportunity to play some more, and I felt like I took it and ran with that opportunity. And getting to play 50 games in the NHL is incredible, and I'm just super grateful for the opportunity and the trust from the coaching staff and management and the players, and the confidence in me and to go out there every night and help the team win. And when I look back at it, it's pretty nuts going from never really having a full season in the NHL and only playing games here and there to having 50 games is pretty incredible. So I'm excited. I'm obviously disappointed in the end result of the season, not making playoffs. But I think there's lots to look forward to, and I'm excited to get to work this summer. I feel like there's definitely some things that I can improve on and make my game better, and be ready to hit the ground running next year.
When you were playing game after game by necessity, which was tougher, making sure you were physically ready or making sure you were mentally ready?
Honestly, I think most goalies will tell you that when you get the opportunity to play that much, it's a bit of a freeing experience mentally, because there's never I wonder if I'm playing tomorrow. It's just every single day you're preparing fully to play the next game, and then one game just rolls right into the next. So for me, it felt like when I think I played 23 out of 26 games, for me it felt like from one start to the next, it was the same game. It was I just got off the ice 10 minutes ago, and then it was an intermission, and then boom, started the next game. So it was just a really easy rhythm to get into. And then, just staying sharp physically too as well. I think that comes more managing reps in practice. When we did practice, not staying out as late after practice, doing extra drills, or maybe just managing the body a little bit during the practice drills. And then, you just all focus on the game, versus if you're not playing every single night, then you stay out for more reps after practice. You're seeing more pucks, competing extra hard on rebounds for longer, things like that. So it definitely is a little bit of a adjustment, but I personally loved it. I feel like I'm at my best when I'm playing every night. And I think last year during playoffs in Coachella, I felt like I played 26 games in a row. So this year when I got that opportunity and I was playing every single night, I was like, hey, I just did this 6 months ago. So I know how to do this, and it was great. I really enjoyed that stretch.
Was the Scorpion save in Washington your favorite save of the year?
Oh man, favorites. There's some good ones to choose from. That's got to be up there for sure. Probably, I don't know if I can pick a top one. Top two is probably that one, and the Winter Classic save at the end on Eichel. Probably one of those two would have to be my two favorites of the year.
Joey, what does your off-season look like this year?
Definitely going to start with some rest. I've had some short summers the last few years with long playoff runs in Charlotte and in Coachella. So some rest, probably a little vacation to Europe, and then it's back on the grind. I'm excited. I think it's disappointing, and we're obviously all very frustrated that we didn't get to make playoffs, and we all wish we were playing right now. But it presents its own advantages as well in terms of preparing for next season. And I think for myself personally, I have things that I want to work on in the gym, on the ice, and this is going to give me time to, 1, get healthy, 2, get rested, and 3, get better in areas that I feel like I can improve on and help this team win more games next year.
Are there areas you're willing to share that you're focused on?
I'm going to keep that to myself for now, and hopefully you guys can pick up on it next year.
You won the Fan Favorite Award this year. I don't know if there was one in Coachella Valley last year, but I'm guessing you probably would have won that one too. I mean, why do you think it is you've been able to connect with these 2 separate fan bases in 2 consecutive years?
Honestly, I don't know. I feel like I've been like super grateful and super lucky to everywhere I've gone. I feel like I've been supported so well and so greatly by the fans, and it truly means the world to me. It's the coolest thing every night. Last year was the first time I got Joey chants, and to hear them carry over into here was like coolest thing ever. You know, you're in the biggest league in the world, biggest stage in the world for hockey, and people are chanting your name. I'll never forget it, and it's literally the coolest thing ever to me. So I feel like I've been fortunate everywhere I've gone to get a lot of support. I don't know why. I don't know, maybe because I feel like I've had to grind and work so hard. I really appreciate it so much. Not that other guys don't, but I appreciate being here so much. I always have a smile on my face. I always just try to make the fans know that I'm grateful for them and appreciative for them, because that's why we do it. You know, we care about representing the city just as much as they do, and you know, I take it as a I don't know the right word necessarily, but like I take it very seriously, the honor of representing Seattle, and you know, it means a lot to me that I have their support and we have their support, and getting the Fan Favorite Award was very special for me for sure.
Joey, there's a decent argument you guys don't get back into the race if you don't play the way you do from the stretch in December through January and such. What did that stretch do for you, for your confidence to play at a level like that for as long as you did, and to kind of help spearhead your guys' kind of push to get back into the race at the time?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, that was a team effort. I think I was on the receiving end of our team playing really good hockey for a good stretch there and showing what we could do as a team. And I think that's one of the things that has been most disappointing, is we know that we have a good group in here. Those, you know, 20-something games there, the 13-game point streak, 7-game win streak, or was it 8? I think it was 8. That showed what kind of group we have in here and the potential that we do have. So I think there's lots to draw on from that and lots of confidence to gain. I think for myself personally, that was the first ever chance I got in the NHL to have a stretch of consistent games and consistent starts, and that gave me confidence personally that, hey, like, I can be consistent each and every night at this level, and definitely gave me a lot of confidence moving forward.
Was that moment that you were thrust into your first realization that I am and I can be a number one in this league, or was there something before, maybe last year in Coachella or earlier this year, that clicked in your head that said, I'm capable of being a number one in the NHL?
I don't know if that's ever really clicked in my mind necessarily. I think for me, it's just always about that next game and that next start and the next shot, and trying to keep it in the simplest terms you possibly can. As soon as you start overthinking that, like, oh, hey, maybe I can be a starter or whatever, that's, I think, when you start to get in trouble. So for me personally, I was just trying to take it one game at a time, and one start at a time, one save at a time, and just trying to help the team win. And then I think now when you look back on it after the season, you can recognize that was probably the best stretch of my NHL career. And I think I can draw on that experience and take what I've learned from that moving forward, and hopefully use that into next year and years down the road. I do think it gave me a lot of confidence, and I felt like, hey, I can play at this level each and every night, consistently well, and help the team at least be in every game and give the team a chance to win. Like, that's all you can ask from your goalie, is to have a chance to win every single night. And I feel like I tried my best for that, and that during that stretch was an incredible effort from the group. And you know, I definitely benefited from a lot of really good team play as well.
Okay.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Joey.